Hey everybody, it's Jake Dieck with Pyxis Lab. Welcome back to the studio. I'm wearing my Arsenal kit because it's the semifinals of the Champions League, so come on you Gunners, please bring it home. All right, I'm gonna break down the HM-900 oil and water portable analyzer, and then I also have our 16mm extraction kit here so that we can perform a 16mm extraction test method as well as a 24mm direct pour method. It's best practice to do both of those test methods to figure out whether or not the oil in your water is soluble or insoluble. We're going to start with our 16mm extraction method, so we will need our 16mm vial adapter that comes in box with the HM-900. You just simply insert, press the sides down, and click it into place, and you're ready to rock. Next, we're going to power on our device and then navigate over to 16mm. Here you're going to see some different options, so you're going to want to choose the oil type that matches up with your oil. I know for a fact that our sample here is offshore oil, so that's what I'm going to select, but you can select between diesel, offshore, heavy, skip over the sensor portion for the 16mm extraction tests, or you can create user-defined custom curves through the HM-900. You can follow along on your user manual on how to conduct that procedure. But I'm going to go ahead and select offshore oil knowing my sample, and then we're gonna have to prepare 2 sample vials, one with DI water for the zero, and then one with the sample so that we can conduct the test. Let's go ahead and grab one of these extraction vials. You can see the pre-filled solvent in there. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and then I'm gonna take a pipette. We're gonna need to get 3 milliliters of DI water to help with the zero here. So I grabbed my 3 using the pipette, insert that DI into the vial, and then we're gonna go ahead and cap it off and give it a little mix here, and then allow it to separate before zeroing the device. All right, we've allowed it to separate, insert into the handheld, select zero. Now we have a success message and we've successfully zeroed the HM-900. We're gonna have to go ahead and make another vial. So we're gonna take another extraction vial, open that on up. This time we're gonna put the sample inside there. So grab the pipette, grab 3 milliliters of the sample, and then we're going to insert that direct into our extraction vial. And again, cap and give it a quick mix and allow it to settle before reading. All right, we've allowed it to settle, insert, and then select read. Now you're gonna get a ppm readout of the oil content in your water, and that is how we conduct a 16mm extraction test. If it reads over range, remember that you can go back, create a custom curve through the HM-900, or cut down the sample, dilute it a little bit, and see if it registers. All right, now we're going to remove our adapter, and we're gonna go ahead and do a direct pour method this time around. I already have 2 10mm sample vials ready to rock for this. You would basically fill one with DI for the zero, and then one with your sample, and that way we can pick up on the 24mm direct pour test. On the HM-900, navigate it over to 24mm, select that. And yet again, I'm gonna choose my oil type, or I can even select the sensor category now in 24mm test. I'm going to insert the zero vial, zero the device, and then just that simple. I'm going to take my sample vial this time, insert, hit read, and you're gonna get a ppm readout of the oil content in water via the direct read method. Obviously, the last step here is to record your findings and then compare that against your standard lab test for oil and water content. If you guys like this video and it helped you out with the HM-900, go ahead and contact us. You can hit us up on LinkedIn, hit us up on social media, hit up the website, give us a call. We'll get back to you. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya. Go Gunners.